So guys, good evening once again. Happy New Year. Happy New. If you laugh, pim. My brothers, today is a very good day the Lord has made. I just decided to go live today because I'm bored. I'm very, very bored. So I decided to go live. So guys, the topic is, how many of you guys watched Portable and Speed Darlington? Akwe one mama, the boxing. How many of you watched this boxing of Akwe and Prince Darlington? Who watched the boxing? Who watched the one of Portable and Charles Igwe Tupac? Who watched these two boxing? If you watch this boxing of Igwe Tupac and Portable, please comment below that you watched it. Then if you now watched this last one of Portable and Akbe Nwa Mama, if you watched it, comment below as well, because that is where I'm going to anchor my program this evening. Like I said, I don't expect enough people to watch this because I'm not stable. You know, I am like, sometimes I will be live, sometimes I will not be there. So that is why YouTube is not even bringing my videos to people's phones. So it doesn't matter how many people that watch it. I just want to like reason with, even if it's only 5 people, 10 people that is here, I just want to reason with these two boxings that went on. I want to reason with you guys because in life, only when you sleep, when you're not doing these things you're supposed to do, you will end up losing your soul, losing your life. If you make kwado, before you fight with anybody, you have to make sure you understand this person weakness, understand this person very well. Know who you are dealing with before you can even go about that you want to fight somebody. Akbe went and bought a casket. He was coming to the ring. He brought a casket. He was making noise. He's saying that he's going to put Portable inside a casket. Even though it's show business, everybody knows it's show business. Both of them made money, yes. So, but that show business cannot be that after Igwe Tupac made the whole noise, all the noise on social media belong to Igwe Tupac. Charles Okocha. He made a lot of noise. Then he went on a ring and he was beaten by a small boy like Portable. After the whole noise making. That one really shocked me. How can Portable beat you? Bro, how can Portable beat you? Igwe Tupac, a whole Igwe Tupac, they will. How can Portable, a small boy like that, beat you? How? Then Akbe, alias Prince Darlington, he came out again. Portable beat the guy, even at the first round. That is when he knocked the guy off. So the question now is, have you even sat down and reasoned and learn something from this? Because I believe in life, you're supposed to be able to learn from things happening around you. You're supposed to be able to learn of other people's mistakes. You're supposed to be able to learn on your mistakes as well as learning from other people's mistakes. You're supposed to be able to learn from how other people fail so that you will not fall as well. So if you have a fight with somebody, how much are you training for this fight? That's the question I want to ask you right now. If you have a conflict with somebody, if you have a debate with somebody, if you have a competition that you want to participate, how do you prepare for that? If you have a competition that you want to be a part of, or are you going to be shouting on social media here and we hear more? Without doing due diligence, without due preparation, without going to gym, without buckling your shoes, without finding strategies, without thinking about how to come out of the battle? Or are you going to just be on social media and be shouting here and we hear more? So how do you prepare for the competition? How do you prepare for the battle? How do you prepare for the fight? How do you prepare for anything is it that you're facing in life? Those challenges, how do you prepare for it? Have you learned from experience? Have you learned from the defeat of the past? Have you learned from the defeat of Akbe? Have you learned from the defeat of Charles Okocha alias Igwe Tupac? What have you learned from all these noise makings of people sometimes? Have you learned anything from all the people making noise at the end of the day? There is nothing they can back it up with. Have you learned anything from people coming on social media to shout? After the whole shouting, you just, for example, Udele. Udele. They call him Ijele. Udele. Udele that come on social media and say he's going to buy every Biafran. That he is the one, he is Nigerian government. That if you do, you will acquire face to face. That no matter what you do, you cannot do him anything. That his father is Obasanjo, the other father is Abiola, that he's living in the north, you cannot do anything. Akpeyemi, what is his name? Udele told you that nobody can touch him. Where is Udele today? So have you learned from all this social media ranting? Have you learned to do press up in the morning before you face your day? Have you learned to go to gym before you say you want to do boxing? Have you learned to even have absent from a woman at least that week you want to box? Have you learned to pray to your God? Have you learned to go to your babalawo if that's what is favoring you? Have you learned that you cannot move into a battle with noise making? What have you learned? From Udele, that was shouting on social media every day, telling you how he's going to jail you, apply you. He even threatened me. From Udele, that accused Mazen Namdekano, said that Mazen Kano must buy in detention. Did all the whole program he did. He even put candle, put casket that Mazen Namdekano should enter there. Where is Udele today after the whole noise making? And what have you learned from the noise making? Where is Akpi today? After buying a casket, you want to put portable in. What happened in the ring? Even before he went to the ring, he's always telling you already that if he should lose, you're already projecting lose. You have not even entered the ring. You're already telling people that if you should lose, that they should know that Portable used juju. My brother Menike Chibo, I say you, this is my first ever commented always. Before Abby went on the ring, my brother Menike, did you watch Portable and Charles Okocha boxing? Did you watch Portable and Akme boxing? My brother, good evening. Did you watch this boxing? Did you watch these two boxing? Charles Okocha boxing and versus Portable and Portable versus Akme. You did? Okay, sir. At least I have one person that comments. So, guys, if you watch this boxing, comment below. If there is anything that you learned from these two boxing, comment below. If there is anything that you learned from the noise making of Udele, that at the end of the day, not even his Fulani people that is giving him 2 naira, 2 naira, that is pushing him things in his backside, not even those people were able to rescue him. I don't even know who put him there. I don't even know who put him there. I don't know if he's Ebukao or if he's somebody else. So I don't know. But where is Udele after the whole noise making? Because when this guy was making noise, honestly, then if I want to even go home, I will be like, even if I have no problem, is this Udele? He's the one that is going to send the whole DSS to come and kidnap me and buy me. I was like, man, this guy is like, he's even like dining every day with Tunumbu and all of them. The way this guy will come and make noise on social media with Udele. The way he will make noise, he will say that if you make noise, he will beat you, he will carry his AK-47, he will buy everybody. So where is Udele today after all this noise making? Where is Udele? Where is Akme? After the whole noise making, the way he's going to beat, you have not even gone to gym. You have not even trained. You don't even know how to throw a punch. You don't have even no strategy. You don't have no defense mechanism. You don't even know how to breathe in and out. My brother, I wish it was you with Portable. My brother, make I tell you true. If I want to fight anybody, at least I have to use 1 month training, hard training, because I know that that is not a joke. You cannot go and disgrace yourself, even if you don't win, but at least you don't disgrace the whole entire Igbo race like that. You don't, at least, even if you don't win, but at least anybody that watch it will say, okay, that was a fight. You didn't win. No problem. You must not win all the time. But you see the disgrace, they are disgracing us. I don't know if it's because of money, even if it's because of money, but at least you have to, you know, there's what they call pride. You have to protect your pride in a way that even if you are losing because of the money, then you lose with dignity. But at the end of the day, it's about what is the lessons to learn from there. Everybody, some more people already know where I'm going to. When we say we want Biafra, how are we prepared? Because I say, yo. If we can't protect the people in our Hamefo since years now, if actually in this 2025, some women are coming out to say that they are choking stick in their VV in this 2025. So, how prepared are we for the real fight? How prepared are we for that, what we say we are looking for? Are we sure we are really prepared? That is why today I want to anchor my program based on the boxing that just went on between Portable and the Prince Darlington, known as Akpe. Akpe was making noise, carrying casket up and down. But he forgot he had to train. He forgot he had to stop eating fat foods. He forgot he had to do the work. He forgot he had to learn and study his opponents. He forgot he had to counter whichever strategy the opponent wants to bring. He forgot that he had to learn the characters, the weakness of his opponents. That's exactly what happened to Igwe Tupac. After all the whole noise makers everywhere. I'm not telling you that if it's me, I will win. I might lose at the end of the day, but at least at the end of the day, I could have been able to throw 1-2 punch that will enter, at least. Just for the pride. Just for my family pride. Just for my heritage pride. Just for the fact that I'm a Biafran. Do you understand? So that is why my program is anchored on how prepared are you? We as Biafrans that are jumping up on social media, making noise. How many of you can really go to jail like Mazen Namdekano? How many of you can really sit down 1 month in jail like Simon Ekpa? How many of you social media agitators that are jumping up is ready to face the drum? How many of you guys are even coming out on social media with your real names? How many of you can really face it and stand? How many of you on the comment section can come to social media with your face and say, yes, I stand with Biafra, I stand with Mazen Namdekano? Just that. You're not even telling them to fight. You're not telling them to give you Biafra. Just to say, I stand with Mazen Namdekano. This is me. How many of you have that courage? So for people that are jumping around, for people that are renting private jets to carry people to Biafra land, for people that are telling you that Biafra have come already and everybody is moving in there yesterday, are you sure you're not making noise like Akpe? Are you sure you are not buying casket like Akpe, telling people that you're going to put your opponent in the casket when you have not even trained, when you have not even visited the gym, when you have not even made press up in the morning, when all you're thinking about is Uku and the measurement of Uku? Are you sure that you know how to run a country? Are you sure? Are you sure that you know what you're doing? Are you sure that this preach you are preaching, that you are going to charter private jets, you're not going to continue preaching it next year? Are you sure you're not going to find excuse this year and then put it next year? When next year comes, you find excuse and put the other year? And by so doing, a lot of gullible people are buying in their numbers. Are you sure that you're prepared? So the question still remains, what exactly have you learned from the boxing between Akpe and Portable? Both of them are noisemakers. Both of them are radical on social media. But whose noise produced something? Whose noise was just some bad breath? Whose noise made sense? And who was making noise from an empty skull? Who among them was prepared for the fight? Who among them made only noise? So, are you just a noisemaker? Ask yourself this. That is why I say, if you know you are not prepared, you are not ready. If you know you are not ready, don't enter the ring. Like me, I'm not ready. I'm not in a ring. Whenever you see me in a ring, then I'm ready for it. I'm not in any ring because I'm not ready for it. I don't come on social media every day to shout because I am not, I won't one day. So that is why I'm not making noise anymore. Because I've realized that it's not about embarrassment making, it's about what can you do? What do you have? If you can't chase, if you can't give the Fulani herdsman that is putting stake in the kpekus of our women, if you cannot give them the chase of their life, if you can't give them the chase of their life, if you cannot give them the chase of their life, so honestly, for me, this is my position, this is my submission, this is what I believe in. I am not begging you to be my friend. If you can't give the 5 Fulani people in Ohamefu the chase of their life that is terrorizing your whole community, if you can't give them the chase of your life, then who are you lobbying USA? Why are you paying money for lobbying? Who are you lobbying? Lobby them for what? Why are you renting an office in Washington, D.C.? Office for what? So are you sure all this is not making noise? Are you sure it's not the same way that Apple went and bought a casket, saying that he's going to put Portable in the casket? Are you sure it's not a show business you're doing? If you cannot give the 5 Fulani herdsmen in Ohamefu, if you cannot give them the chase of their life, so what exactly are you talking about? How long are you going to be talking about this? How long are you going to be shouting about this? How long are you going to be lobbying the people you are lobbying? How long are you going to be spending money you're supposed to use to fortify yourself? It's just like Akme. The time you're supposed to go to gym, the time you're supposed to study your opponent, the time you're supposed to look at his defense mechanism, look at his weakness, and develop your own strategy how to maybe at least stand, not even win him, at least stand it man to man. That time you are using it to measure ash everywhere. Because you forgot that in the Bible there is time for everything. There's supposed to be time for you to measure ash. There's supposed to be time for you to do your content creation, be happy, and everybody likes you for that. You make people laugh, you talk, you show us your house you're building. There is time for that, and there is time for you to enter the gym. And when you enter the gym, there is time for you to be intentional about why you are in the gym. There's time for you that when you are in the gym and you see a girl with big ass, you pretend as if you don't see that girl because you are intentional about the fight that's coming up. Because you are training for the fight. Because even if you lose, you don't want to lose like a coward. You want to lose like a man, to stand up again and fight again the next day. So are you not sure you are in this category of Akme? They are Biafrans. Are you sure you're not in this category of Igwe Tupac, the noisemaker on social media? Even if you're doing it for the hype, why must the whole world ride on your pride? Why must you entertain the whole world stupidly? Why must everybody make you a laughing stock because you want to entertain the whole world? Why can't you at least win with pride? If you have to lose, you lose with pride. Because you are wasting your time on nonsense. You are wasting your time on nonsense. You are hyping people that are gossiping about Biafra. You spend your time on nonsense. That is why you're going to lose like Akme. I am telling you this. Nobody will tell you that. If you like, I'm not even seeing your comments. Write that I'm agent of devil, I'm agent of Lucifer. My brother, I don't care. What have you learned from the fight of Akme and Portable? Portable is now, when he talk, he said the whole Igbo people. When he said Omo, he will put it like as if that this race is just, I don't know, caricature race. This Biafran people, this Igbo people, is just cho. From morning to night, cho. Cho. You see, the Fulani herdsmen, they will go to prisons and they release their people. But your own brothers that were carrying flag, they are still languishing in jail in all Biafra land. So if you are not ready for this, if you think it's God from heaven, now that Jesus resurrected yesterday, he died and he resurrected, hallelujah, somebody. If you think that it's God that's going to come and save you, the same way Akme was even procrastinating, saying that if he lose, he's already wishing himself to lose. If he lose in the battle, that people should know that Portable came with juju. Then where is your own juju? Don't you know where juju place is? Then if you are not believe in juju, why don't you call your God? If you can't call your God, why not you call Allah? Why not you call whatever you believe in? Then you are procrastinating. You are telling us that if you lose, that we should know that Portable came with juju. So you, Biafran person, Biafran man or woman that is shouting every day about Biafra, how prepared are you for this? Are you sure you have studied the Biafran Civil War? Are you sure you have taken care of the food shortages? I was watching an interview from one ex-governor of Imo State. I've forgotten his name. He wrote a book, and somebody was interviewing him. If you know the name, if you have watched that interview, write it on the comment section. I was watching it yesterday. Someone interviewed him. He was talking about his experience in Biafra Civil War. He was saying that why they lost the war is not even because of ammunition, because their scientists were producing. At a point, they were getting higher weapons, but the soldiers can't even carry the weapons because of hunger. So, which part of Biafra land is producing food today? You can't rely on Cameroon border. Which part of Biafra land can sustain themselves for at least 3 months with food? Which part of Biafra land? I'm not telling you, like I said, let me repeat. I believe in Biafra, 100 over 100. Because I see there's nothing good in Nigeria. And there's no way you can mix oil and water and expect them to be. Today, the whole Nigerian, they are crying. And nobody's hearing them cry. Today, the Fulani herdsmen is giving everybody the chase of their life. Even people that don't support what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying, people that don't support people to defend themselves, they are the one now coming on social media every day. Even their DSS, commander, chief, president of DSS, whoever he is not the one telling people to defend themselves. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling people to defend themselves and trying to form ESN to defend his people, everybody was against him. So Nigerian people, they are learning now the hard way. So like I said, I believe in Biafra. They have not bought me, as well, not yet. If they want to buy me, let them bring the 5 billion because of these 7 people that's listening to me. I am telling you to reason, think. How prepared are you? Is it about church? Is it about opening office in Washington, D.C.? Is opening office in Washington, D.C. is going to stop the Fulani herdsmen from putting stick in your mother's VV? Or you're telling them that no problem, we are lobbying. What are you lobbying? What are you lobbying? Onye okona banola ya onacho okay. Is it not time to tell the people you are lobbying, say, please, even in this country, if you are going to fitness, you have a contract, you are paying every month. I should be like you want to travel for 3 months. You can pause it. You can tell them, I'm not going to be around. Let's pause this contract. I'm not resigning, but let's pause it for 3 months. So when are you going to pause whatever thing you're doing for 3-4 months and rescue the people you're supposed to rescue? When are you going to pause whatever thing you're doing, whether it's football match or that doesn't make sense to me, that football match doesn't make sense. Who cares? That is my own opinion. I never came on social media to talk about it because it's not everything you talk about. It just came up now. That's why I'm talking about it. It's not everything you talk about. I never come up anywhere to say, why are you playing football? Why are you spending? It's not my money. I mean, like, but these are things that for me is not necessary for Ndakona. So, how exactly are you preparing when you say that you're renting a private jet for people to take them home tomorrow? How exactly are you preparing for that? How can you be saying that you are going home tomorrow when at the same minute, one tattered, useless boy called Fulani herdsman in Ohamefu is chucking stick in one of your old grandmother's bekus, and you are on social media shouting, and you expect me to shout with you? I am tired with that. I don't shout no more. It's because of this boxing, because he's a Biafran person after the whole noise making. The first boxing is also a Biafran person after the whole noise making. Why should we make ourselves the caricature of the whole world because of too much noise making? That is why I ask you again, what did you learn from the boxing between Akwe and Portable. So my brother said, I learned how not to start what I cannot finish. My brother, listen. You are not more Biafran than me. And not you, and not Emenike. I'm talking about whoever that is agitating in his mind. What is he talking about? He's not talking about Biafra. He's talking about anything. Anyone that, anyone that is agitating, well, this one talking, he's talking rubbish. My brother, calm down. You are not more Biafran than me. You have not contributed more than me. Do you understand? All of us want the same. But at the time you can start to reason and start to ask yourself, what have been the mistakes so far? At a point, you start to reason and ask yourself, why did Akme lose in the first round? Why could Akme not even give a punch that we can say, okay, at least, oh, go to one? Why is it that we are not going anywhere? Why? When are you going to start thinking and start reasoning and asking yourself, how prepared are we? You don't want to do that. That is why you want me to, any program that is basketballs, you want me to be there so I will be commenting. Yes, attack him, finish him. Yeah, and that's what I say, finish him. What is the other one name? Finance Minister, finish her. How long are we going to do this? Now, as I'm talking to you, you cannot step foot in Biafra land. I wish really ready for this. Simon Ekpa is in detention. Are you guys really supplying the lawyers with every evidence that they need to defend that case? Are you sure that you have every evidence why he's doing whatever they say he's doing? What happened? What led to that? Have you really supplied, not only supplying them, but made them to understand how exactly to defend this man? Because how a white man reasons is not how a black man reasons. The temperament of a white man is not the temperament of a black man. How a black man will defend and talk about things in the court is not how a white man will do it. Have you told him exactly what is happening? Have you played video for them to understand? So that your brother, your prime minister, your Battle Obey can be out. How prepared are you? Or are you just on social media talking nonsense? Are you just on social media shouting every day? Are you just on social media calling, oh, my sister, for yeah, program me, Amaka. That man, Rose, hey, he's on one call. You just be talking cho like Akme. So what have you learned from the defeat of Akme? You have not learned anything. Let me tell you what I've learned. What I've learned is, what I've learned is, the time you're supposed to be doing cho, use it and invest in yourself. Use it and plan strategies. Use that time and go to gym. Use that time and draft a system. Use that time and implement that your system. Use that time and focus. Use that time and plan how to deal with your enemies and stop the cho. That is why you don't see me on social media. Because it doesn't make sense. Every day I will be shouting, oh, when I don't even have what it takes to even chase them of a tiny village called Hamefu. Hamufu or the Hamefu, Hamufu, I don't know what to call it in Enugu. I don't have what it takes. I don't have what it takes to chase 5 Fulani terrorists. I don't have what it takes. That is why I don't come on social media to say church or church. I'm going to bring the whole world down. I have not even chase the small 5 people in Ohamefu. I have not chased them out. I couldn't chase them out. Then I want to bring down the whole world. Is that not church or church? No, ask yourself, is that not church or church? Is that not the same thing Prince Darlington was doing before he was they almost tied him in the first round? So that is why my program is. How exactly are you getting prepared for the flights that Ngozi Orebeze have rented for you that is going to land in Biafra land? How exactly are you preparing the airports that flight is going to land? You're telling me it's a strategy. What is strategy about it? When you don't have anything that you can back up with, when you are destroying things that people have built already, when you are destroying things that Mazlan can have built, when you are destroying things that Simon Ekpa have built, when you are destroying things that are supposed to move you forward, when you supposed to have more equipment, instead of that, you are losing the ones that you have. How exactly do you want to defend the whole Biafra land when you cannot defend Ohamefu? I am not doing this for you to like me. I'm not doing this for you to be my friend, because I don't have no friend and I'm not looking for no fucking friend. I'm just here to tell you to go and watch again before and after the boxing between Akpe, Prince Darlington, and Portable. You might think, what is this? It's just entertainment. My brother, it is not. Go and watch it. Watch how Prince Darlington came. How can you want to fight somebody you are coming with a coffin? How? Why? What brought coffin into it? That is the same exaggeration that Biafran people are exaggerating in everything they do. That's the same exaggeration that we are exaggerating. That's the same shout we are shouting every day on social media. The same way that Akpe come on to fight somebody with a casket. How? Is entertainment? Yes. But do you have to go to that extreme? Do you have to bring a casket? At the end of the day, you can't even stand one single punch because you are not prepared. Because the time you're supposed to use to train, the time you're supposed to fortify yourself, the time you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, you are busy making noise. So ask yourself, are we noisemakers? Are you a noisemaker in the comment section? I know you will say that I'm a noisemaker. Yes, that is why you don't see me every day on social media. When have you ever seen me on social media this year? I don't come again on social media. I don't come. Today I came on live because I'm just bored. That is why. I'm bored today, that is why. And this is my platform. I can do whatever I want to do, who cares? I'm not telling you not to look for Biafra. I'm not telling you not to pay your lobbyists. I'm not telling you not to. I am just telling you, instead of you to be making a lot of noise, use some part of the time and do the work. Use some part of the time and go to gym. Use some part of this time you're using to make noise. Use it and develop strategies. Use it and think outside the box. Use it and think. If hunger and starvation, Peter Pan, I agree with you, sir. If hunger and starvation made us to have experience kwashoko, that even the soldiers during Biafra Civil War cannot even carry the weapons that they just brought them. At a point, they were getting AK-47. They were getting sophisticated weapons at a point. They were not able to carry them because of lack of food. Because it's lack of food. They cannot. Okay, you are saying you are giving excuse is lack of food. Okay, we have heard you. So if your opponent is fighting you, and he feel that is blocking the food is going to make him defeat you, what do you think he's going to do? Then you tell him that it's not the way to fight. It's not the way to fight. It's not the book they wrote for war. It's not. It's after they win, then you cannot go to court. ICC. When have ICC marshaled anybody? It's not when after they win, then you now start talking about, did you use jazz? Don't you use jazz? Just like Akpe and Portable. Akpe is saying that Portable used jazz, even though he was also procrastinating before the fight that if I lose, you people should know it's jazz. Since you know that food was the problem during the Biafra War, How many farmers have you motivated in Biafra land? Ahamefo, that is a very good place to cultivate agricultural products. Have you been able to chase the Fulani herdsmen that is carrying them out of the city? Just give them a chase of their life. Only that one. Just because of pride. Oh, because of pride. You deploy all the soldiers, all this one that is carrying flag up and down in the bush, all the ones that you recruited, you deploy all of them to say, at least, only this city. Let's salvage only one. You couldn't do that. You can't do that. The money you're supposed to use to buy equipment, you are using it to go and rent office in Washington, D.C. And you tell me that this is not exactly what President Darlington was doing, measuring ash when he's supposed to enter the gym, when he's supposed to enter a ring and train. I am not making this program for you to like me. I am doing this program because who cares? Who cares? This is my platform. I am not in any media team. I have never been. I don't belong to any group. Even my own village group, I went out of there. Because I asked them, what is the project? What is going on? What are we doing? What is it? You want to put solar panel in the village so that there will be street light everywhere? How much is the cost? Can we start contributing? You want to rebuild the school that is dilapidated? You want to build a hospital in the village? If you're not talking about all those things, you are talking bullshit. I'm not going to be here. I don't belong to any group. Because I don't need friend. I don't need chit-chat. I don't need chit-chat. If I need chit-chat, I come to TikTok or come to social media like this with chit-chat. I don't belong to any group. As I'm seeing your background, you are not abroad anyway. You are making sense. My brother, I'm not abroad, though. I'm not in abroad. What am I doing in abroad? What am I doing in abroad? Peter Pan. 1967 was a golden opportunity, but greed, envy, and jealousy made Nigerians fought against Biafra. Yeah, of course. Your enemy will fight you with everything they have. If your enemy decides to block your food, then they decide to block your food. Who cares? If your enemy decides to use jazz, then they will go and use jazz. Who cares? So it's now left for you to know that your enemy might use jazz. Either you start going to church every morning, afternoon, night, if you believe in God, or you go and do your own jazz to face your enemy. That is it. There is no discussion about it. There is no. If you know your enemy can use jazz, then you go and get your own jazz. If you are not ready, then you say you are not ready for this kind of enemy. You say you are not ready for this kind of match because this person is more powerful than me. I cannot do that. That is why I see that this is way more powerful than me. That is why I have to detach myself a little bit, stay by the back and be watching because I cannot do this. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with all the power he have, that is having nobody that is supporting him up till now, people that are supporting him is just mouths. Just for them to get followers, for them to get people following them, for them to get people giving them super chats. Most of the people that say they're supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from their heart. It's not from their heart. It's not. It's not from their heart. Most of the people, 80% of the people, it's not from their heart. Simon Ekpa, the same thing. And these two people is their own people that will betray them. 100 over 100. Whatever document, whatever evidence that Finland government is having against Simon Ekpa must be coming from a Biafran person, either man or woman. That is just the truth. So I have seen that these people are more powerful than me. Most of them are giving out tapia. They will tell you your face that when you come to if they are doing let's say something like a rally, something like demonstration, you come as a Biafran. They are telling you that they're going to give you a tapia. I don't know how to get a tapia. I don't know. I don't know where. That is why I don't have to go, because they are powerful than me. Do you understand? That is why I don't want to, because they are more than me. Do you understand? That is why you don't see me every day on social media. Because I'm not prepared. Because Nkwado is Igwe. But when you look around and you see that there is no Igwe anywhere, then there is no Ike again. Igwe BK is my own Nkwado. When you think that we are together, MNK, I understand you. When you think that we are together we come. It's just like when they say that a bunch of broom is very hard to break, but a single broom is very easy to get. I believe in that philosophy. I believe in the philosophy of one tree can never make a forest. I believe in that, no matter how strong a tree is. So I don't subscribe to that noise making of knowing fully whether you don't have anything and you are making so much noise. It's either you have it or you don't have it. It's either you can do it or you cannot do it. Either you can do it, you know you can do it, even though you don't have everything, but you are moving forward with a force. That is also something different. But not when you know that you cannot do it, and you are trying to destroy people's lives, people's homes, and you are just on social media and everywhere in Europe making too much noise. Like Akpe, I have to use Akpe as a point to interact with you guys. Who cares? I'm not saying that if it's me, I will beat the guy. No. But at least you're supposed to give that guy a fight that even if he beats you, he will know that he fought with somebody. The problem is from inside the cycle. Yes. The problem is always from the inside. Inner circle is always the problem. The betrayers is too much. I can't face those betrayers. That is why I don't even know. That is why when I see somebody that is doing all these things, I will support this person because I know what the person might be going through. I support Mazen Nnamdi Kanu up till no matter when. No matter what he do tomorrow, I still support him. Even if tomorrow now, he collects money from Nigerian government, sign paper, and come out, I will clap for him because it's not easy. If it's me, I could have done it since, because when you watch the people you are dying for, you ask yourself, does these people really deserve it? It's just like when you want to do something for a girl. Assume that you're dating one fine girl. Sometimes you want to just surprise her, buy something for her, buy her a pair, buy her a watch, buy her whatever. But before you do that, one thing in your mind will be asking you, this girl I'm buying this thing for, does she deserve it? Does she deserve it? If the other man say, oh, she has been a good girl, you know, like she came that day, she washed my clothes, she cooked for me, she has been so nice, so humble, so respectful, bam! You don't even know when you pull your credit card and you buy everything for her because she deserves it. But when you think this girl that is just ranting her mouth, no respect, always talking to me anyhow, why should I buy her this expensive? Even if you want to buy her because you want to knock that night, you buy the cheaper one, even though you can buy the most expensive one, because you don't deserve it. That is just how life is. These Biafran people that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is crying for, do they deserve this? Do they really deserve that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should be in detention for 4 years for them? He had been there before 2 years, now another 4 years. He's not even watching his children grow. I cannot do that. You know why? Because, like I said, I believe in the philosophy of Igwebike. I believe in the philosophy of one single broom can never stand the pressure when it has to be broken. But when it's a bunch of brooms, it's very hard to break. But unfortunately, we, the Biafrans, we are not that bunch of broom. If I say it, who verse? My brother, my brother say you for try, pass me. My brother, see, I am not a boxer. But no matter whatever I do in life, I put my soul to it. Whatever I do, I put all my energy in it. If I should go to a ring, before I can even challenge somebody to come to a ring, there was a time I was having problem with what is his name, Udele. I was telling him I'm going to buy his flight ticket, let him come to Ghana. I was telling him on a live program, I will buy your flight ticket. We cannot do it in Nigeria because I know if we do it in Nigeria, you are going to defeat me. If we do it in Nigeria, before I even reach that place, your friends will even pie me on the road. That is for sure. So that's why I say, let's go on a neutral land. I was telling Udele, let's go on a neutral land like Ghana. Let's go on a neutral land. Let's do it face to face. Forget about your DSS friends. Let's do it face to face, only me and you. Then if you are friends and you people have now the power to buy me in Ghana before I even reach there, then it is my fate. Then even if you should defeat me, I know, but before we reach there, at least you will know that all I'm working here. You have to go. That is it. Before you pick a fight, bro, before you pick a fight, at least study your enemy. If you didn't learn anything from this, my church or church this night, before you fight with somebody, know exactly which devil you are dealing with. Know exactly who you are dealing with. What can this person do? I always tell anybody that I'm doing business with, before you think about eating my money, no, you have to know exactly the devil you are dealing with. You have to know exactly this person you are going to eat his money. What can he do? What can he do? Is he always going to church and say, God will take care of it? Or is this kind of person that have too much pride, that can even invest a lot more, that can even sell his house just to make sure that he gets his revenge? Because there are some people that when you do them small thing, they are ready to sell their whole house just to make sure that they do you back. There are some people like that. Very crazy people. Very crazy. There are some people like you do them something small, they will even sell their house auction just to deal with you. So like a man on him. Always some people easy like that, to that extent. They don't even care what they are losing at that moment. If you are coming to court with one lawyer, they are coming to court with 10 lawyers. Just for the pride. Even though they know that only one lawyer is enough. But they will bring 10. Just for the pride. So, you don't have to like me. You don't have to like me. But I'm asking you before I cut, how prepared are you? Are you sure you're prepared? Are you sure you're ready to get Biafra? Are you sure that what you're doing now is the right way to go? Like I said, let's assume that you're using $5. You use $5 every day to pay some people. You know me, what did I know? School, I no go. Political diplomacy, I don't have. Strategy and new dimension, I don't have. I am just on social media doing church like everybody. But common sense will tell me that if I'm always using $5 to pay some people every month in America to go and tell Trump that we need Biafra, at a point, if you don't have enough money, I can tell these people, my friend, we have been paying you. We need to make a break for 3 months, 4 months. You see our leaders, this one is in jail, this one is in jail. We need a lot of finance. Look at our people, our women in Ohamefu. They are putting stick in their anus. Look at the pictures, look at the video. My friend, we have been doing this for 3 years. You have been lobbying for us. Now is the time for us to take a break. That doesn't mean we are sacking you. That doesn't mean you're not going to work for us. You're going to work for us, but this month, that fuel you are driving around everywhere, lobbying for us, don't go this month. Let's give these people the chance of their life first. Allow us. Let's give these Fulani herdsmen in the Ohamefu forest. Let's give them a chance of their life. When we are done with that, then we can start again where we stopped. You can pause any contract. You can talk to human beings. You can tell them, listen, we have to pause this first. We have to channel these our resources first to save our people first. Because okay. Because honestly, everything is multidimensional. You need lobbyists. What we lacked in Biafran Civil War, we didn't have enough people that was lobbying for us. We didn't have people that are talking in US. We didn't have enough people that were lobbying. This lobbying they're talking about is bribe. Let's not start painting it lobby. It's bribe. We don't have anybody to lobby the white people. That is it. But at the end of the day, it's using this money right now to pay white people. And are you sure that white people are the ones that are going to give you your freedom? Are you sure it's US that is giving even animal tariff is going to give you your freedom? Are you sure that it's Israel that you are carrying their flag that don't even know you, that they are the one that is going to come and help you? Are you really sure about that? Are you sure that these are the people that are going to be your savior? Or are you not sure? Are you sure that when you can be able to give the herdsmen in Ohamefu the chase of their life, that other ones will know that are on my way go? Are you sure that is not the right way to go? Are you sure that you are not busy measuring uku like Abe when you're supposed to be in the gym training for your next fight? Are you sure you have the strategies? Are you sure that what you're doing right now, renting offices in New York and in Washington, D.C., and drinking coffee, Are you sure is the right thing to do? Are you sure leaving your leaders there to languish in jail, the people that have been standing for you, fighting for you, are you sure dismantling everything that they have built, that is the right way to go? Are you sure that is how you are going to get to your so-called promised land? Are you sure what you're doing now is the right thing? Are you sure that now, all you have to do is eat you okay? So think about all these questions and ask yourself if what you're doing now is the right thing. If you are not just another noisemaker on social media, like Igwe Tupac and Akwe, who never went to train, who never studied their opponents, who never even give one tangible blow that Biafra can say, okay, at least we tried. At least during Biafra Civil War, Nigerian people knew that they were fighting with people. They got it. They received it, woto. They received it. So which part of Biafra land can produce food that only the villagers can eat for 2 weeks? Just the villagers. Which part of Biafra land can produce food that the villagers can eat for 2 weeks? If you cannot do that, if you cannot have a structural agricultural produce, if you only depend on the boundary, on the border of Cameroon, if that is the only thing you depend on, you have to know that your enemies is also thinking about that. Do you understand? So, like I said, who cares? Who cares? This is my mind. I cannot talk like you. I cannot shout like you. I cannot repeat the same. What is the other one name? I always forget. Finance Minister. I cannot always reveal their name every day, because that is not the issue. The issue is how ready are we as Biafrans. Then if you people that are in the up there knows that you are not ready, like when this thing started, you see on social media people talking about money. You don't have money for the convention. Somebody have to bring his private money for you now to rent a hall for the conversation. You are telling the enemies, no, that you don't have anything. That you don't have anything, man. Anyways, this is a topic for the next day. You don't have anything. You don't have anything, right? Then stop making too much noise. If you do, you are going to end the same way like Akpe on the ring after the whole noise making. So that's it for me. From here, I say good evening. Like I said, you don't have to like what I'm saying. You can as well unsubscribe immediately, because I'm not getting anything from this YouTube channel. I'm not getting, trust me, I'm not getting anything. So you don't have to be part of this place. You don't have to listen to me. You can subscribe and block everything about Avis.nation. But I'm telling you, before you press that button of delete and block, and ask yourself, how ready are you? How prepared are you? How prepared are you? Or is this all just noise making? Thank you. Good evening. I'm out.